This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
Still under caution here at Daytona. Some anxious moments in the pits or leaving pit road. Let's visit with our in-race reporter, Brad Kozlowski.
Brad, Dale Jarrett, have a copy. I have to say that's a little bit of a mistake on Kozlowski's part. He just took too much real estate coming out of his pit stall and really took those guys by surprise.
And here's the bad part. He almost got the boss, the man who owns his car.
Pit stop. Looks like his car's a lot better. He's able to get back to the front now. He's running third.
Tony Stewart, who had been our leader, what do you call those moments when the car just suddenly moves? And here's a 26 car sliding sideways. Brian Kozlowski, Brad's older brother. That will bring out caution for the second time.
Come off the pit stall. We got turned.
Spotter says they got turned.
We're in here. Ease around.
Not too many men over the wall. There's only three.
Now watch the right side of your screen. Let's see if we see the contact here.
Oh, yeah. You can see just a little bit of contact.
That may be the 42 car. Just enough to get him sideways, and he gathered it back in, blocks the brakes down, and just comes to a halt. So it doesn't hit anything, just loses some tires and some time on the racetrack.
05.
A hard crash at Daytona involving 3 cars. Heavy, heavy damage. There's the 11 of rookie Scott Lagasse Jr. There's another rookie, Justin Allgaier, and the Penske Dodge. And also involved the driver who was having a great run in his third year at 66 of Stephen Wallace.
See, heavy. What happened here? We saw him racing pretty tight back in this pack.
Chasing leftward. Oh,
yeah,
he got in the left rear of Stephen.
Nothing Stephen Wallace could do in that situation. He tries to hang on to it right here, but it goes up across the racetrack and collects these 2 cars right here. And you see that heavy lick.
Carl Edwards just snuck by.
Nowhere for Lagasse or Allgaier to go.
When you're up front like that,
it becomes work right now because you want to go, and your spotter's helping somewhat, but you have to look in the mirror and you have to anticipate who's going to be the next one to get there. That you're going to have to really. It's not as much about blocking.
Caution's out.
See the 42 car in the wall here.
That is Kenny Hendrick.
they got another car spinning over there just a little bit. Looked like it's Eric McClure.
There is a 24 car. You just called Andy. He's also down on the inside of the racetrack. He's had some contact.
Oh,
that's
like
a tire.
Definitely cut a tire or something there.
There weren't enough laps on those tires, so he probably had to run over something or maybe.
Update Dale Earnhardt Jr. Jamie.
Oh, Mike Bliss.
He started 24th. Remember, he had to be patient. We have caution on the track, guys. The 1 is around.
Bliss gets contact, almost gets by.
Yeah, he got clipped in the left rear by David Reagan. I was kind of watching as they were coming through the trial. Well, I wasn't sure that Bliss knew he was there and was going to give him any room. And then it looked like that Mike was going to get out of all of that, but he
just not enough room. It just kind of funnels down in that trial. Well, you have to try to, you really kind of run out of room right there.
Yeah, that's a racing incident there.
Let's listen in to the radio from the 1, Mike Bliss.
Guys are running too close. A lot of smoke on the right front of that car, Brad Keselowski. That tire could fail, but guys, tension's getting high. I can feel it right now with 12 to go.
How about old Jason Keller, the veteran of the group out there hanging it out, the old guy out of South Carolina. He's got a good run going today. Got a fast hot rod. He's going to the front, Doc.
It is a wild scramble up front, and the 88 car now slowing down.
Stay high, caution's out. Stay high, slow down, Brad. Slow down there. Slow down there. I'll get you low here. Stay high, stay high, stay high. Stay high, real high.
Tough break for Keselowski, but this is going to open up some options for some of these other guys right here, Dale.
This is the first time off here.
He's just doing all he can to try to get up there. You can see the lead. He's trying to nurse it along right here, and you see him getting down in the corner. He knows he's got a little bit of a problem, and that right front finally just lets go.
Man, had such a great race all day long. It's unfortunate for a guy that we know is going to be one of the championship contenders in the Nationwide Series.
Partners, the 16 of Biffle and the 6 of Reagan wound up.
Yeah, Carl Edwards is hoping those guys will get there pretty quick so he can try to make a charge
got trouble
back.
here. Got somebody blowing a tire. Looks like Tony Raines and Scott Wimmer are both involved in this.
Yeah, we stay green right now.
Raines had been running in 11th position, having a great run. Wimmer was back in 14th.
I really like the position that Brian Vickers is in. He's at the second spot with tires. And I think that these guys behind him will go with him if he tries to make a move.
Well, he's definitely got another Toyota friend right behind him in Kyle Busch, so I think he's counting on that.
I got to think Kyle Busch is thinking about winning this race for himself.
Chevy, a couple of Toyotas, a Ford, and a Chevy. That's the top 5. It'll be 3 to go this time by for Tony Stewart.
We'll have to see what Brian Vickers' thinking is. I don't know that he can wait till the last lap and try to make a move on Tony Stewart.
I'm not sure the guys behind Brian Vickers are going to wait till the last lap. That's going to be the problem. If they pull out, he's going to have to go up, try to make the block and use the momentum.
Wow, he went to the outside here. Kyle Busch to the inside.
Uh-oh, they
Brian
left
didn't get
Vickers
any
hanging
help.
out. I said, I think Kyle Busch is trying to win this race for himself.
I think Brian thought that they were ready to go with him. He had a big push from them. Those guys had gotten back, and he got a big push, and I thought they might get him some help.
A year ago in this race, it was Tony Stewart, the winner, with Kyle Busch finishing second. Kyle Busch finished second in both nationwide races at Daytona in 2008. I think he's tired of being a runner-up.
I think he's tired of second. Now you see Brian Vickers has a little bit of a tire rub on the left front.
Yeah, but it's all going to be a matter of if anybody's going to help Kyle Busch try to go. Is Carl Edwards going to go with him if he goes to make that move? Because you can't just pull out and pass by yourself. He might get back and get a run to get beside of Stewart, and then we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we just saw that with Brian Vickers. He made the move, and nobody went with him, and you see what happened.
It'll be the white flag next time by. Rick Hendrick told me that's the only nationwide car they built in 2 years, the 80 car for Tony Stewart. He said that car is going directly to the museum and then going to tour the dealership. He said, I hope it brings it back in one piece. He's a lap and a half away from maybe another checkered flag at Daytona.
That thing looks awful strong out front. They're going to have a hard time even ganging up and passing that car.
I think they're going to make a run at him here, though.
See Kyle Busch trying to get to his bumper. He's trying to loosen Tony Stewart up as much as he can.
2 to go this time.
There they go, coming to the white flag.
Tony Stewart has won 3 of the last 4 at Daytona. Can he hold off his former teammate, Kyle Busch? Carl Edwards is hungry behind him, and Clint Boyer, the champ, in 4th spot.
Tony's smart enough. He knows he can't get too far away from those guys, so they'll get a big run on him, and then he won't be able to hold them off.
Right here, it's going to happen. If it's going to happen right here, it'll do it on the straightaway. You see the guys just lining up behind him.
He's obviously guarding the inside. If they're going to pass him, it's going to have to be to the high side. You can see Carl Edwards is just not right there.
He's going to lose him up. Getting in the corner right here. He's going to lose his Stewart up.
Kyle
He's
Busch
got him loose.
gives him the shove and comes on the inside. Tony is digging back on the outside.
Oh, wow.
What a job Tony Stewart did to hold the lead.
Here comes Carl Edwards to the outside of Kyle Busch. He's going to be in second. He's got to run.
Tony Stewart will come down and win it. Wow. Stewart, Edwards, Boyer, Kyle Busch, and Biffle. So Tony Stewart, for the 4th time, is a winner at Daytona. Wow.
What a great job of driving there.
Stewart is amazing, I'm telling you. He had his hands full getting in that corner.
Kyle Busch did everything you're supposed to do.
Shit, I thought it was over too. I just kept digging. Sure, I never looked at the white flag.
Rick Hendrick said last night, I talked to him on the phone, he said, we have so much hope for this car. The 80 number signifies a number of franchises Rick Hendrick has. Said on the side of the car, the .com said fans can log on there and you'll have a chance to register to win the uniform that Tony is going to wear in today's race. And now it is a race-winning uniform you can win.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.